for. Oh! He broke his ankles! It is caught! DeAndre!
Inside the 40. Jefferson still going. See you later.
Good morning, Peace Up, and welcome back to Fantasy Football Friday. I'll start with the trending players from last week. First, we have Josh Allen. Allen had another great week, throwing for 370 yards and 4 touchdowns for 30 points. Next up, we have Aaron Jones. Jones makes his way back onto the list for 15 rushes for 130 yards and a touchdown for 24 points. Finally, we have Darren Waller. Waller had a huge week with 13 receptions for 200 yards and a touchdown, collecting 45 points. Those are your trending players from last week. Now on to Paul.
Hey, Peace Up, it's Paul here with the bus. Terry McLaurin only had 2 catches for 14 yards. He went up against a hard Pittsburgh defense, so he should be doing good next week. Next up, we have Miles Sanders, who had 10 rushing attempts for only 31 yards. Lately, he has not been getting the ball as much. Hopefully, next game he breaks out again. Next, we have Justin Herbert, who only had 209 passing yards, 2 interceptions, and 0 touchdowns. That's it for your bust this week. Now on to Michael.
Good morning, Peace Up. It's Michael here with your Player Spotlight. This week's Player Spotlight is tight end Darren Waller from the Las Vegas Raiders. It seemed like the Jets forgot that Waller was on the field last week when one of the Raiders' top targets put up 200 yards for 2 touchdowns and 45 fantasy points. He put up the 6th most yards ever by a tight end in a game and is a must-start next week against a weak Colts defense. Now on to Evan with the injury report.
Hey there, Peace Up. I'm Evan with your weekly injury report. DeAndre Hopkins listed as questionable after he did not practice on Thursday. Lamar Jackson and a lot of other Ravens will be back this week after a 2-week COVID break. Christian McCaffrey did not practice again on Thursday, and he is still listed as questionable. Matthew Stafford listed as questionable due to thumb and limited practice on Thursday. Breeze will be sidelined due to his ribs this week. That sums up your injury report, Peace Up. See you next week.